Hello, it's Buo here, and just want to try to help you guys make a little bit of extra Robux. Tried to. This will be my first episode on UGCs and kind of reviewing them, trying to teach people a little bit since it's, for some, it can be a little bit confusing if you don't understand it. Some just, I really don't like it. Personally, I don't make any, I just buy and sell. I got around 1,100 copies. I'm nowhere rich at all in UGCs. I like them. So far, I've done good with them. I can show some transactions I have and how you can get there to follow up. But mainly want to be going over the basics of UGCs and what to do and how to do stuff and how to maximize the most out of it. First, we're going to start over here with the limited notifier. Right here, anytime anybody uploads a UGC Limited, it gets posted up as if you're in the game, you could possibly get a really low stock, as if some are 50 stock, 20 stock. It's possible. Some of the known UGC groups, like Thea's Vision, Close, some of them, if they do a limited drop, it can go quick. But it's a nice place to be. Honestly, I just use it for coming in about once a day just to see what's selling, make my determinations of what I want to buy, how I want to buy it, go from there. Since the last time I've checked, the last item I remember seeing was these, so everything past here I'm going to have to look at, see what I want to buy, and I'll most likely show at the end of the video what I did buy from here, just to add to my inventory for a possible reselling. For here, we have in-game limiteds. Creators can link their UGCs to different games. As here's an example with the waffle chip. He's a YouTuber where if you click teleport, it'll take you to his game where you can go and buy the waffle chip. Might have to go do that. But a lot of these ones, there's some free ones, paid ones, like this one. It looks to be you just need to play Tycoon, or it's a requirement that they'll have in their games. Possibly get yourself a free lunar hair, or any of these. And all these are at the time of recording, so these will bound to be different when you check. But right here we got the almost sold out. Most of the stuff over here I would never, like, you could buy it, but something you have to take note of, if you see like with 95 and 3000, UGCs tend to get inflated in price. Where over here you see they're all 95 because they're all brand new high stocks. Once the stock starts getting low, they raise up the price to raise the wrap. As some examples I can show that would fit this perfect would be this type of bow. I know it had sales at 1200. Wasn't actually, that isn't the best example to use, as they didn't do that. Some of these items, they'll do that where whenever they resell, like this one, they raise up the wrap. The wrap was like 2000 at one point, and now the wrap's only 330 or 472, so it's even selling below wrap. So you want to kind of avoid stuff like over here, like, yeah, there's one left, but 5,000. Other people could have got it cheaper. It's something to think about if you're going in for the profit margins. But if you genuinely like the hat, I recommend. Yeah, like, see, 95, but if you go to buy it 150, they've changed the price to raise the wrap as there's less copies. Right here, we have the deals board. With the deals board, you can find some solid deals on there. Most of the time it's like artificially inflated wrap items. As you'll have stuff like this where 3,000, 80%. Yeah, that's just no. Something like this though could be a possibility, as whenever you look at it, it could be well made. Yeah, that's possible. But get to see the stock, the price, what it's selling at. Maybe you find some really good deals here. There's been a few times I've picked up items for 75 by just doing the cheapest. and they have wrap like that, where you just sell them off later. And if they're low stock, some of them may grow, they may not. It's the risk you take, but it all accumulates in the end. Something I want to show is the 40%, like where else you can find these as well, which would be on the Rolimons website, where you're gonna want to go up here, click on the UGC, go down to Limiteds, and you'll be able to see a lot of the Limiteds that have recently dropped. Like just in the meantime, this hair has dropped. Here, it's pretty easy to maneuver and find out what you want to buy. Like if you have like the fake UGCs, like Valks, Dominuses, stuff like that, swords, you can find them here, find what else other people are making. It's just the overall what's newest. But whenever you have brand new UGCs, there's a 30-day resale period that with this resale, you will be able to check it in the game. Where if you come in here, you can go to your newest items that you bought. You're going to want to go to about where you see the clock start running out. For me, that would be right here. These are the items that just became resellable after 30 days. And with these items, I'm going to want to relist them, possibly sell them. Who knows? Maybe this crown. What if I list it up for 30k and it sells? Which, little spoiler, may have an item like that. But that is a little bit in the past. Something you're also going to want to do whenever you buy with, or if you plan on buying UGCs for profit, you're going to want to go to your 40% game, as your 40% game will allow you to just essentially keep building up Robux. As most people believe limiteds can't be bought with 40%, those are tradable limiteds that have already went off sale. Like as in, if you bought Snowflake Eyes before they went tradable, you could 40% it, but if not, or if you bought after, you weren't able to. But now that we're in the 40% game, I'm going to show some examples. Alright, now that we got my 40% game all loaded up, time to show some examples of items. Yeah, we're going to switch that. But as you see, if you buy it in your 40% game, probably should have showed that right before. But actually, I can do it right now. Alright, now we're looking at my 40% group. With looking at the 40% method, as you can see, we have pending right now. We have 8,804 Robux. So what we got in there right now. Let's buy up a few UGCs. Let's see what happens. How much we get. This part I'm gonna skip until the end because I don't think you guys want to watch 5 minutes of me buying UGCs. So 8,800. Now we're at 10,000. That's a whole 2k growth for just free. But while I was also buying, I thought of something else I might want to show, the basics. Where, hey, this one might legitimately help some people keep better track of what they're doing. I know for me, it helps a little. But if we look at the last 30 days, come on, pop up. There we go. So we can see majority of it's all UGCs. Like I have one limited a hat from Roblox. But if we're looking at revenue, the top item was this. Did manage to sell it for 30k, which I think I got it for like 400, like around there. As you can see, the 30k sell. This is all it is. So just a fake Dominus, making something like 15. Other items, as we see, I had 6 of these of the hot pink dominoes. I bought those a while ago. Made 1,800. A few of these are limited, so we could exclude them out. These horns, whew, today, man, did I ever see them go crazy? Yep. Where apparently they've been actually getting sold at 13K. So if you bought these for 95, 75, let's do the quick little math on that one real quick. So if you bought, say a 75, you bought 10 of them, you spent 750, say you saved 40. So in turn you only spent 450. 450 if you have 10 of them and say you're selling them at 13, would be 7.5. Wait, no, 6.5 times 10. You're looking at 65K from 400 spent. Essentially, if you would have got 10 of these and sold them right now, and they did sell. So it's something to think about. So you see, we have plenty of items where they are higher sales than what I spent for them. Multiple selling. Even if we go to the last 90 days. See what we have here. Got some hairs, Zives. This one I remember getting for 75. I got 2 of them. Sold them for that. But just overall, this is some basics for just UGCs. Hopefully I help some people. I should probably also show what I got real quick since we're at closer to the end of the video. Let's go to Flex. And I'll make sure to include the rolling mon links for the UGCs, then the Flex Limiteds. I could even possibly do a video of how to make your own 40% game. There's plenty of other videos, but if you guys want it, leave a comment. I definitely don't mind. Alright, let's load up, refresh the inventory, show a few of the items that I got now. I just added, because I just went through this list over here. Decided to buy what I wanted to. Had about 5K in wrap already. Phew. Here's some of the new ones. Bought few 2 copies. Few of the items like this one. Had to go into a game, spend 350 just to get it. That's why its wrap is 0 and the price is 0. Is because you had to buy a game pass, which you could also 40%. So that's how I did that one. And a few others. These are some older purchases. So if I helped you guys in any way, I'm glad. If not, sorry for wasting your time. But this has been Puo. Take care.